Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining us for this next episode of the Nav.it Files. We're so excited to have you back with us. Erin, let's start the day off right. What have you done for yourself today?
Once again, my plan is to go get a really good espresso because I need it right now.
Okay, fair enough. And to all of you watching, we're actually recording this earlier in the day than normal.
Mhm.
It's got some holiday stuff in the afternoon.
Yes.
So, yeah, I can't say that I've done a lot other than, of course, go to the gym today, played around with some different kettlebells, which was super fun.
You and your kettlebell.
I know. Actually, the one thing that was helpful today is I've had a really like weird morning with different calendars and times and stuff. But I had like 15 minutes to answer like 10 emails, and I was like, sit down and do it.
Doesn't it feel
So
good?
that was good. And it was
Yes.
like those emails where it was like thought provoking. It was like, what do I want from you, potential influencer? Or like, what do I want from you?
Awesome.
So that was good. We'll say that
Brilliant.
was a win.
Good job.
And I'm staying
Yeah.
in tonight, which is a huge win.
Yay. Has
Yeah.
it started snowing?
No, but it's going to start, I think, Sunday or Monday.
Yay.
Yeah.
Nesting time. Love it.
I can't wait. My new desk came, so I'm going to put that together.
Yay. Okay. So what is the marketing focus of the day?
So, as we're coming up on the end of the month here, my marketing focus of the day was syncing with my team. Sorry.
Yeah.
So, my marketing focus for the day was syncing with my team members, whether or not they be contract or more full time, to make sure that everything is going smoothly. Getting their feedback and seeing, like how we're pushing forward. As we're in raising mode right now, I think it's hard for employees of a startup, no matter what level they're at, to like feel secure in
Yes.
like their day-to-day role and like if they'll have a job next month.
Right.
We have a lot more insight too as the co-founders. So I took the time this morning, and I'm continuing to take the time today to sync with each member of my team to like ask what's going well, what they need from me, what they need from us, what they need to know more about, and also like where they see their role developing. I think it's a really good thing to do those monthly check-ins with your employees.
Really.
And also like admitting that you don't, like, I am certainly not the best at writing our content. Like, I can write our content well and I can write blog posts, but like I'm gonna let Nadia crush it as our editorial director. So like how can I help her do both her job better, and also how can I then like figure out how to either streamline some of her existing processes or create another, maybe get an intern, or like when we have an opportunity to get a new hire in, so that she can stay focused on like the high level stuff, like helping us tell our brand story across digital channels. I mean, she knows our voice better than any of us do. So how can we leverage her across different kind of departments in that way? And I would say the key tip is Monday.com. I will probably say this almost every week. So
it's true. You love it so much.
Monday.com has literally saved my life. And if you are a creative, if you are a process-oriented person, or you're just trying to manage a remote team, like we are, Monday.com. That's all I love to say. It'll be in the show notes. Check it out. I spoke for too long. So Erin, tell me what our financial topic is for the day.
Sure. Okay. So we were going to talk about credit scores. We talked about credit cards this week. Mm-hmm. So credit scores are really interesting. I think people don't always know them. They're hard to build if you are new to the system, but you can do it. And there are products that allow you to do it. But the most important thing about credit scores is that it determines how much money costs you when you go to get loans. So in the form of a credit card or home loan or student loan or anything like that. And student loans are different usually because you're probably around with your parents, associated with your parents. But also if you're like, later in life, you're going back to school and you want a home loan. Or a student loan. So credit scores are a couple things. They're looking at your overall credit history. Have you been paying back your loan, at least the minimum payments? And have you missed payments? Have you had any problems with the bank? So it goes down if you have had some sort of difficulty or bankruptcy or whatever. The other thing they're looking at is your income. So they're looking at your ability to pay back loan and how much credit they're going to give you and how much credit you already have open, right? So like if you already have a couple loans somewhere out there, are you paying them back, and how much is that? And can you afford it based on your income to have all of this access to credit? So that's why some people get 10,000, some people get 5, when they go to apply. This was also the drama with the Apple Card. Did you see that? With the
so bad.
So
I'll send the link to the article.
Yes. So this is real. Statistically, women have a couple points on average lower credit score, not because we're bad borrowers. In fact, we default less on, we're better borrowers. We default less on loans. We pay back loans. We're responsible. We do what we're told. But
better or worse.
We don't have as much access to income, to earning. So our credit ratio, the amount of credit we have versus how much we're using, is usually smaller. So we get penalized, which is just evil in so many ways, the way the system works. So we are, so that's part of it. So one of it is keeping a healthy credit score helps you get cheaper money later.
And can I say something that's really brilliant for either college students or parents of kids, maybe going into the high school or college years? I recently found out that a good friend of mine whose mom is like a money maven, she's been in the financial industry for years, basically gave her a loan, like forced her into a loan for no reason when she was going into college. And she had to obviously pay down that loan just to her mom every month. And that actually helped her establish like a kick-ass credit score by the time she was 21 and going into the workforce for the first time. So that was like an awesome way to nav the system.
Totally.
It actually worked in her favor. And I never asked her what the loan amount was, but it doesn't have to be a huge lump sum of money.
No.
Like you can loan your kid a couple $1,000s and they can pay you back.
Or even 500. It's
or
even,
$500.
It can be as small as you want, as long as the behavior that they're measuring is, are you able to pay it back responsibly?
Exactly.
All right. That's awesome.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I love it.
That was a superstar moment of the day when I heard that. And then I want to wrap up, of course, with one of our favorite topics. What is the real talk for today, Erin?
Oh, okay. I'm going to go personal.
Yeah, you should.
Can we do it? Okay, all right.
I love that you go personal and I always go professional. So
I know. Will you please change that? Like, why am I burying my soul? No, I don't mind. Here we go. So my real talk is my ex-husband's coming to town, and we've been divorced for 4 or 5 years. We worked really hard. It was very, painful, messy, as it always is. We have a child. But we worked really hard to forgive each other and to be friends, because at the core we were friends before, and we all get along really well now. So I'm really excited. He has a new partner. Everything's great. Like everything's chill, but I'm really excited that my kid, and we all get to spend time together. My kid gets his dad time, and we can be healthy about it.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Love that. And I think
it was a lot of work. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but again, like all of our messages, if we can do it, you guys can do it too. So
right, totally. It's all about forgiveness.
Get through the messiness and come out the other side somewhat unscathed.
Yeah,
like that's awesome.
Oh, definitely scathed, but hopefully, like working like on the other end of and also wanting to like live in peace and harmony, right? Like
exactly. And I'm sure as we go down this road, we will talk a lot about coupleship and
that's real, and money and couples.
Money things around couples experiences. So excited to dive into those topics and get your perspective. For now, we are signing off for the weekend. So thank you all so much.
You didn't do your real talk.
Okay, fine. I'll cut that. So my real talk for the day is, as we're coming into the holiday season, even if this means like an afternoon off, I think it's really important to think about how you can have time off guilt-free, especially as an early founder. It's really hard to think that you're not spending any amount of time that you have free on your business.
Totally.
And thinking, like actively trying to get away from the thought of your business is actually a really great way. So as you all probably know by now, I exercise in order to like really put my mind decompress every day from it. And that means on the weekends, like I go for a longer hike, or I like actively remove myself from my working environment, which again, with the remote model is also really hard. So
Yeah.
I would love to hear how other people have guilt-free time off.
Yes.
Whether
and how they, I think it's such a great question of how they like when, like can, like, I think this like societal notion of the 9 to 5, like, yes, businesses need to function like that. Some do, but I think that we're blowing that up in our generation of like, I will work and I will be productive, but it's going to be on my time, and I will put in my hours. I'll put in more than my hours, but if I have the flexibility, I'm much happier and therefore more productive. So I'd be really interested in other people's experience with that.
I love it.
Yay. Okay.
All right, guys. Thanks so much. Have a good weekend, Erin. Good luck with the X.
Thank you.
We'll see you all next week.
Coming from my heart chakra, in love and peace. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.